interceptions.
The big thing for me is that Brian Hoyer, 34 years old, he's been in the NFL since the early 1900s, and he doesn't know that they have no timeouts left.
Yeah, I know.
Like
So
how
bad.
that my dad, by the way, I watch a lot of games with my dad. I'm home now. I moved out of New York City because who knows? There's a pandemic. I don't know if you guys know, but it's huge, and so we're trying to figure out what the next move is. The great part is I've been able to watch a lot more games with my dad. And I've never seen him that upset about a Boston sports thing in my life. He was like, "What the f? What the?" And it's like,
I was in the same boat as your dad.
You
I was
have
same
to
way.
know. You have to know.
It's so bad. And before that, he stinking checked out of a pass play and did a little dive up the middle. Like they were running the ball after killing their timeouts. Like, what are you doing?
I'm a Class A Boston sports screamer when it comes to Patriot games. Class A. And it was up until last year when it was for some reason at Baltimore last year. I set the record for the longest time I lost my voice. I screamed more last night than I ever had at a Patriot for a Patriots. Like yesterday, top Baltimore. I didn't think anything could top Baltimore. I had my voice lost till that Tuesday.
But how crazy is that?
And last night I lost it.
It's a game we had no intentions.
No.
We had no hope. It's like, they're gonna lose by 30. Yeah.
This team had no purpose in action and even being close in that game. Yet it was.
That's the frustrating thing. That's why, like, I was so prepared going into the game. I'm like, yeah, we'll lose like 38-17
I had a weird feeling.
at best.
He always competes with these good coaches.
And who knows? Maybe Hoyer will, do a little bit. We'll have a good run game, but whatever. It'll be a painful loss. As soon as it was close, I was fine. McCourty drops the pick 2 minutes into the game. I started screaming right from there. I flipped it right there. I was like, yep, I'm going off. We can't have it. Awful.
Yeah. I mean, the toughest thing is, multiple things. If you're going to beat the Chiefs, you need to basically play a perfect game, especially if you don't have Cam Newton as quarterback. So they go into it, and it's like, wait a second. They haven't given up a touchdown yet. They have the ball. It's like 30 seconds. They're going to be tied at halftime. This is nuts. Yeah. Then you have the Hoyer mistake, forgetting that they had timeouts. Then getting down there again. And that sack, we saw that coming from miles away. Like, get rid of the ball or go down. Like, he has no internal clock.
None.
Like, how do you not know? I'm just saying, I'm laughing. As he's coming out, I'm like, that's going to be a fumble. And sure enough, the thing pops out like 2 seconds later. And so he has to know, obviously, he was going to get benched there. But yeah, then,
miserable.
Dude, even later in the game, Stidham gets him a touchdown. Yes, they had the pass interference that helped him because that probably should have been a pick by Matthew. But you get the touchdown to Harry. You're down at that point, what, 13-10, I think?
13-10.
13-10.
Kansas City drives down. J.C. Jackson,
it's right there. I'm already yelling pick, and it's like,
yes.
What did he? So he basically let the ball come to him instead of go to the ball.
He Nelson Aguilared it. He Nelson Aguilared it. He used his chest instead of his hands.
Yeah, he was just trying to
Tyreek almost caught it.
Tyreek would have probably made that a touchdown, but that you need to pick that, and then all of a sudden it's like, granted, Stidham would have been pissing his pants if you had Stidham with the ball down 3 in Kansas City, and they actually have fans there. He's gonna be like, "How the hell did I end up here?" But especially when heading into last weekend, obviously Stidham wasn't even on the roster, and then he was gonna be playing in a clutch situation in Kansas City, but. Overall, it's unfortunate. I'm pulling for Stidham because I don't want to see Hoyer out there again.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I find that crazy, though. Like, what happens to college guys? Like, he played in the Iron Bowl against Alabama a couple times. Like, you played in huge crowd, big games. And I swear, all these young guys, as soon as they get to the NFL,
the biggest crowds in college
exactly.
Football.
That's basically almost the equivalent to NFL, louder, more energetic. Like, you come
a bigger deal for a lot of NFL teams.
Yeah, and then they crumble and I don't get it.